Jeopardy! Fans have big questions about commercial breaks. Jeopardy! Fans have big questions about commercial breaks. Season 39 of the classic game show premiered on Monday, September 12th. Since then, fans haven't been happy with Ken Jennings and the way he's hosted the show. Even though he's been favored more than Mayim Bialik, they're watching to see if he will play by the rules. Read on to learn what's on their minds now. The question that's on Jeopardy! Fans' minds. On Tuesday, September 20th, one Jeopardy! Fan took to the subreddit to ask about the commercial breaks. They want to know if the players are aware of the first commercial break. There can be moments when they place their buzzers down before the host announces the break. Or the player chooses another clue, but the host has to pause to allow the commercial break to start. Is there an indicator such as the buzz and light, or the board going blank, or something that tells contestants it's break time before the host does? The fan asks. Unfortunately, there's no indication of the first break. It usually takes place after the first 15 clues, one fan noted. Jeopardy! Fans should also take note that each episode is edited. This means what you see on air is not always what happens live in the studio. Episodes are filmed months ahead. Season 39 of Jeopardy! Started filming in August. At the time, there were already whispers about a super champ taking over the show. Fans are seeing that unfold just now. Reigning champ Luigi D. Guzman had a strong start, but his reign has since come to an end. Even without an indicator, it wouldn't be hard for the contestants to tell when the first break is upon them. This normally takes place halfway into the round. However, some fans think changes need to take place on the long-running show. Does the show need to change its ways? One Jeopardy! Fans suggested an idea for indicating the first commercial break. It can reduce the awkward pauses and moments that happen. Fans can tell when the show is out of sync, especially when it comes to whoever's hosting. For instance, Mayim has been criticized for pausing and slowing down the pace of the show. I've always wondered why there wasn't someone holding up a cue card with a stop sign on it that the players could clearly see to avoid those awkward moments. The Redditor wrote, for over 4 decades, Jeopardy! Has captivated trivia lovers with its iconic answer and question format, its brainy contestants, and that unmistakable think, music. But lately, some of the most curious minds in the fandom aren't just pondering daily doubles or Final Jeopardy. They're scratching their heads over something a little more behind the scenes, the commercial breaks. Yes, really? Jeopardy! Fans have big questions about what exactly happens during those brief intermissions when the cameras stop rolling and the commercials start airing. What are the contestants doing? Is Ken Jennings taking a coffee break? Are producers frantically scrambling behind the podiums? Viewers at home may be watching ads for insurance or snack foods, but backstage, the game doesn't just hit pause. There's a whole lot going on. One of the most commonly asked questions in fan forums and Reddit threads is whether the breaks are longer in real life than what we see on TV. The answer is absolutely. While the commercial break might only be 2 to 3 minutes for the viewer, on set, it's often stretched out to 5 to 10 minutes or more. Why? Because the crew needs time to reset the board, double-check scores, adjust lighting, and sometimes even reapply a bit of powder to keep contestants from shining too brightly under those intense studio lights. Then there's the buzzer system, Jeopardy! Secret weapon, and perhaps its most misunderstood element. During breaks, contestants often get a chance to practice with the buzzer to help level the playing field. This revelation has shocked many fans who assume the game is filmed in one uninterrupted take. In reality, the show is highly produced, and those quick breaks are used to keep things running smoothly and fairly. Some fans have also wondered if Ken Jennings, or any host, really talks to the contestants during the commercial breaks. The answer? Sometimes, yes. While the host does need to check in with producers and receive notes, there are moments of casual banter between the host and players. It's not unusual for Jennings to crack a quick joke or offer words of encouragement. Alex Trebek famously did the same, often showing a lighter, more playful side that never made it to air. And what about the audience? Live studio audiences do attend the tapings, and during commercial breaks, they get to see a bit more of the production process. Stage managers may address the crowd, explaining what's going on or keeping the energy up. Occasionally, a producer might answer questions or remind audience members not to shout out answers. Yes, that actually happens sometimes. For all its polish, Jeopardy! Is a well-oiled machine that relies on those off-camera moments to keep things precise. From cue card updates to last-minute fact checks, the commercial breaks are like pit stops in a fast-moving race, brief but essential. It's this behind-the-scenes rhythm that allows the show to film multiple episodes in a single day. Base grows more curious. Perhaps one day, we'll get a behind-the-scenes special answering all these burning questions.